Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey. Today we're going to be going over our budget, doing some expense tracking, seeing how much money I need to get out of the ATM to replenish our binders back there. And we're going to give some new subscriber shout outs. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome back to everyone else, but I like to shout out the new subscribers. I can only shout you out when your account is public. So I have, I think 4 that I can see. We have Jason Signorelli, Tanya, I can't say Tanya, I don't see a Y in here, so Tona Robinson, Knobs, and Ricky Smith. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you all. Let me go ahead and turn that iPad off because it does leave a glare. So it is currently 6:47 a.m. on Sunday morning. I know you guys have been wondering where I've been. I have been getting some messages asking were we okay, and yes we are. I just felt like this weekend was going to be repetitive and boring as far as the budget goes, because basically it was just going to be basically what I'm doing today, but I was going to be doing that on Friday, Saturday, and today, just coming in saying, checking off one thing and maybe doing a receipt and letting you guys know how it was going. And so I just figured I didn't want to bore you guys with that. And I could tell kind of by my analytics when that happens, like people don't comment as much because, and you don't watch as much because of, you pretty much know what you're about to see. So, but anyway, since it's been a few days, I can give an update on everything that we've paid and has come out. So let me zoom in for a minute. We have American Express. We did pay the $50, but of course it hasn't come out yet because it's still the weekend. The Apple storage did come out because that is automatic, so we can give that a check. The rent we did pay yesterday morning, and I did pay this $50, and then I am about to pay this. I'm so glad I looked at this because I would have got a notification later, but these are the things that's going to be coming out. So I have to make sure that I have $200 in the account tomorrow to cover for that. And as far as this, I want to start putting some money back in here. I don't know if I'm going to replenish both binders, and that is because we have from us trying to like play catch up and then now having these new expenses and everything. We have put so many miles on that one car because we still haven't taken the Jeep in to see if we can get it fixed or see if they can find out what the problem is for the 5th time. But so tomorrow, I'm going to call them tomorrow. So probably on Tuesday, I'm going to have to get an oil change, which is going to be $259. And it's not just the oil change. They're going to check everything. Guys, we had I did a fried rice, and I do it on the table in my electric wok, and I don't know, it just everything, this stuff, it be on the table, so this is why this is on here. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to pay that $259. I don't want to go into the week because what if they tell me that they have an appointment on tomorrow? Then I would need to take it in. So I want to make sure that I have that money. So I'm not sure if what I'm going to do as far as how much I'm going to put on here, but I'm going to try. I know I'm going to put all of the money back in the dollar savings challenge, not challenge, but the dollar savings. This is, as a matter of fact, let me back up a little bit and see how much I actually need to get. So if you're new here, I've been putting $1 a day since December 1st of last year. And we just recently a family member needed to borrow some money. And I just took all of the big bills from out of here. So in December, we need the whole entire $30. So I need to be writing. Let me put this in my notes on my iPad, so I'll know what to get out. Let me start a new note. Just gonna put dollar. Okay, so we need $30 in December. And then January, we also need $30. So, oops. So $30 in January. And then February, 1, 2, 3, it was 28 days in February, so we need 25 in February. And March, let me just go ahead and add the $1 more because we needed $1 more in March. I know what I did. I gave that money on the 30th. Sorry, my voice. Let me take a sip of water. My voice just was about to leave, y'all. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 25 also, right? 31 minus 6. Yeah. So we also need 25 in, what was that? March. Okay, so how much does that add up to? 25 plus 25 plus 30 plus 30. Okay, so we need to get out $110 for that. And then we're also, I'm probably gonna get out $115 because I'll probably just go ahead and start with a $6. So I'll probably just start with a 5 in April, since that we haven't stuffed in April yet. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to the bank and get out $115 for sure. And I'm gonna see as far as like how much I make today. As far as the challenge, guys, I need 20 more today. I got too close to home yesterday. I was trying to get it down to where I only needed 15 today, but I couldn't do it. I got a ride to the airport and it was over. So I do have some receipts here. Today is the 6th, so I'm gonna try to put them. Oh, that's a gas. We don't do gas, or we don't do our gas or taxes on this channel, because we do have a business, so we do kind of keep that separate. So we have a floor maintenance company. Okay, the 4th. Okay, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the gas. Okay, so we have 3 receipts here. I would just wish if I could make my life easier if I start putting this stuff separate. So we went to Dollar Tree on the 3rd. And let's do household first. I had to get some freezer bags for when I bought that chicken and everything the other day at Sam's Club. So we bought two size freezer bags, and then we bought we did buy 2 salad plates. One of them, but she put one of them under the, so that means we didn't get charged tax for that. She put one of them under, she scanned one of my candy bars extra. So she said, do you mind if I just put the salad plate? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was, we didn't end up getting charged tax for that. So I guess that worked out. So I could put $1.25 times 4, that's $5, $5.23. Okay, so that was $5.23 for household. So minus the $10.23. So the other part was $5 in snacks. And guys, this time I was on the snack train. If we know it's normally Mr. Bailey, I was in there too. So this entire bill came out to $10.23. So that's that. And then we have Kroger. I was making, this one's split up too. Gosh. This one is on the 4th. I was making quesadillas and I needed cheese. What am I doing? Writing groceries. So Kroger. So the groceries was $2.99, $2.99. What is that? $5.98, right? $2.99 plus $2.99. Yeah, $5.98. And then we bought some hand sanitizer. Minus $8.41. Okay, so the hand sanitizer came out to $2.43 after tax. So that's household. Okay, and then the last receipt was yesterday. Kroger. I made them some barbecue chicken and I wanted to get some veggies and I got some water. And I got a liquid soap. Gosh, we get the big liquid soap to refill. So the household, the liquid soap cost $3.29 plus the tax. Tax is not free. Let's see. Times. Okay, so that came up to $3.48. And then the groceries. Plus the spinach. Plus the water. Guys, I'm not doing it like this because my son got something on here that didn't. Okay, $11.84. My son got something on there that he paid for it, so it didn't come out of our money. What is that? Oh, that's just a glare, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and add all of this up. So let's do the groceries first. So on groceries, we was left with $83.92 last time I saw you all. So we're gonna do -5. So we're down to $78.92. And then $5.98. $72.94. And then the $11.84. $61.10. Grab my marker. Okay. And then the reason why I color code is because you can see it's easier for me. Like when I have to jump up the household is purple. So I just jump up. I can automatically just jump up to the last thing that I had purple. So 1014 was the last thing we had. And then we went -523. The 491 minus 243 equals 248 minus 348. So we are negative $1. $1. So we went over $1. which I'm not going to worry about that because so far we haven't spent that much on miscellaneous, so we should be good. Okay, these receipts I'm going to put in the Fetch Rewards app. Thank you to you. You guys have been going into the using my link for the Fetch Rewards app, and you guys get a couple dollars and I get a couple dollars too. So it's like, it's not really a couple dollars. It's, I think we get like, I think I get like 2,000 or 3,000 points or something like that. And you guys do also. So that really helped me out because that's pushing us closer. When we get our gift certificates, me and Mr. Bailey, we use our gift certificates for date night. So we go, guys, my furnace is about to come back on. If you're new here, my furnace is like right behind me in my mudroom. But anyway, we scan our receipts and we get points on the Fetch app. And then we get a gift certificate to our favorite restaurant whenever we have a date night. And we normally like to cash it out when it gets to like $50. And we're getting really close to it. And you guys are helping boost that up. So thanks for using our, what is this thing? Code or our link. The link is also in the description. And thanks for using it. And thanks for scanning your first receipt, because that's when I get the points, is when you actually scan your first receipt. So thank you so much. But anyway, let me see what I need. I need the 115, and then I need to make sure there's 200 in the bank outside of the what am I trying to say? Outside of the oil change. And for you guys that's probably saying like the oil change costs a lot, that's because I think so too, but this time they're going to do like a full check everything to see if there's anything loose, broken, like whatever. Like I said, we live in Michigan and it's like pothole city, so it's a possibility that something could be going on. So they're going to check everything, make sure everything's everything. We do have the bumper to bumper, and I'm pretty sure if there is anything wrong at this point, it's under warranty because the car is brand new. So even though we've put 9,000 miles on it already. But anyway, let's go ahead and I guess we're going to end this. So the next video you're going to see is me closing this out. So that's going to be tomorrow's video. So I'm going to go out and make this money that I need. I'm going to go out and make this, which I should get because of the bonus. So I'm going to go out and make that. And I am going to come back and actually shoot that video tonight, so that I won't have to worry about it tomorrow and I won't be behind on videos. That's another reason why I was kind of not putting out videos too, because I don't like putting out videos late. So that's why I'm actually, it's now 7:04. We've been doing this video for 18.5 minutes. So I'm going to actually edit this video, because on Sundays I like to get out by 8 o'clock. People are starting to go to church, they're going to work, they're getting off of work or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and go out and make the money after I edit this video. So if you made it to this point, thanks so much for sticking around. I apologize for being gone for a couple days. I just really didn't want to bore you guys or make you guys think that, sometimes when things is competitive, you just don't watch, because you just like, oh, I know what she's about to say, but you might just give it a like or and move on. But I wanted to, this week, I know coming up, we do have the, I think our biggest bill this week will be our new car note. So we're probably not going to cash stuff that, but everything else will probably be cash stuffing, because I don't have anything else due besides the car note until like the end of the week. So we should be cash stuffing on top of making sure we have all of the money in our binders to pay ourselves back. So anyway, I was saying thank you all so much for staying to the end. And if you did, go ahead and leave me a comment, even if it's an emoji, a thumbs up, a share. All of those things help with the channel, because we are monetized. And in the year 2025, all of our YouTube money we are putting towards our debt. So, which I'm really hope that I can. Guys, it looks like I see a receipt. I'm not even gonna look at it. If I do, it'll go to tomorrow's. But yeah, that helps. We're gonna put all of our money, all of our YouTube money towards our debt in the year 2025. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow once we close this out and a brand new budget.